Hello everybody, I'm going to talk today about coffee, more precisely about Israeli coffee. Israeli people like their coffee in a very certain way. Actually, there are three kinds of coffee that Israelis will love to drink. The first one, as I show you, is just granulated coffee, just a Nescafe, 1 spoonful in water, and then they add milk, not half a half. They add just milk, whoever wants to have some cream or dairy in their coffee. Then there is the black coffee, that is a translation from Hebrew Café Shahor, which is Turkish coffee, very strong coffee. It's concentrated, and I will show you in a bit how to make it. And the third one, which most Israeli people drink in coffee shops, is Café hafuch, which is literally inverse coffee. And it's called that because you pour first the milk and then the coffee. It is hard to think about an analogy for that coffee in here. The most similar coffee that I have encountered is a cappuccino, but it's not exactly the same. I made my own at home and I will show you how I make it. In order to make inverse coffee or café hafuch, you need milk and you need regular coffee. In addition, you need a frother. So I got mine online, it's really inexpensive, and what it does, it froths the milk. So you go put it inside and you can see the milk is frothing, it is foaming, which is what you would like. And meanwhile, I'm going to make my regular Nescafe, which is the granulated coffee. I already have a spoonful ready, pour it on my cup, and some water. On a regular basis, I will drink this just with milk, but because I want a café hafuch, an inverse coffee, I will show you how to make it. In any event, you will need a cup of coffee. Any coffee can be good for this. And this is a typical cup for regular coffee, a regular mug, and usually a cup with a food or a bigger cup will be a good cup for the café hafuch, for the inverse coffee, will be more appropriate. So again, it's inverse because first you add frothed milk. It's already ready to drink it. And then you add slowly the coffee. And you can see the foam goes up. And there you have it. There is still foam in here that you can add with a spoon. And then you can sprinkle with some cocoa or some cinnamon on top. L'chaim. Cheers. And then you need a napkin for this. This is a typical bag of Turkish coffee that you can find. For the Café Shahor or the Turkish coffee, you will need a small container. This is called a finjan. It's very typical to make the coffee. So I already added my spoonful of coffee and a small glass of water. This is the typical glass that you will serve the Turkish coffee. As you can see, it's smaller than my hand. And you will see that in the picture later on in comparison with the other cups. So it is boiling. You can see that the coffee is foaming. Just a little foam. When all the foam covers the top of the finjan of that pot, the coffee is going to be ready. I already can smell it. It smells really strong, really good. The coffees are ready, time to enjoy. Please feel free to leave comments and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye guys, see you soon. Bye bye.